Because when it hurts, then the wise man can talk. He can talk about samadhi and mercy. Then it hurts. Obviously, you are the one who knows best about your body, because you built it, but we forgot that too.
What is Reality Way? The path of life, first formalized and formulated by Dr. Gabriel through the practices and experiences of which man reaches the state of grace, the realization, the reality referred to by many older spiritual traditions. The system of reality transcends the scientific, philosophical, religious, or spiritual systems we know today by acknowledging and embracing them all. It is based on the Reality Codex, first published in Hungary in 2023, which is a simple, practical guide to the process of realization, where man is able to see himself, the external world, and the purpose of life on earth in reality. According to the followers of reality, it can give real answers to the most difficult questions of life on earth, such as, who are we? Where are we going? What is our purpose? Is there a God? And if so, where?
Whether to choose surgery or not.
The disease comes because it will be like that in the latter, that it needs to be changed and tinkered with, possibly in the wrong direction. If I have a hip problem and need to have a prosthetics, if I go and reassure myself, and I don't feel that I've solved the problem that triggered it, which is an indication that it may have a consequence that made it harder afterwards.
Yes, so you've heard hip problem and prosthesis or not to decide. If we have detached ourselves from reality, we have detached ourselves from existence, and we have been detached from it. We have been made to believe that we are mortal, tiny little grains of dust. And the body is more conscious than we are, and the body knows exactly that we belong together. So it always signals. Obviously, it happens sometimes, not so rarely, that when we have a scoliosis, a problem, a paralysis at birth, then obviously there's a karmic history. We bring it with us because there are qualities that happened in the past that have brought it about. This is not at all diabolical. I've heard speakers recently who have been very harsh in their scolding of Western medicine and science. I would not step into that judgmental capacity. I would say that we should be grateful to them, because what surgery, for example, can do nowadays, I have to take my hat off to them. I'm not addicted to foot tennis, because I don't say that. And it's a pretty tough sport to play at the professional level. So there are at least 15 squirrels my age who have ruined their hips playing on concrete and have had a prosthetic. They all play. Some have had a month to recover. Some I wouldn't have believed. But they are all playing foot tennis again. Some of them even 72 years old. So hats off to him. Even though before he was in so much pain that he couldn't walk. And obviously, I'm not pro-surgery. But there is a situation where sometimes, when we've worn something out so badly that it can't be corrected in this life by mental reprogramming, by going home, reality, I would say that we should do this together, this operation on all levels. Holistics works on all planes: physical plane, energetic plane, astral plane, mental plane. And the point here is that I had a situation where I had a problem with my tooth at the time, and I worked with it for a year and a half, spiritual reprogramming, and it was successful for a while. But then I got bored, and then I went for the operation, and obviously the medicine helped, but I knew exactly what I was supposed to do with it, and I solved it with massage, mentally. So I solved the kind of problem inside that was behind it. So I know you. You're on the right track to have this completely calcified in yourself. But obviously, there are situations where medical help is not to be judged. But in those cases, you don't have to rush to the doctor immediately if there's a problem. But surgery, for example, is at a level that we have to tip our hats to. I would not have believed that these 15 players would compete again and all. So, it's a miracle, I think, and I saw what they did before. So, I dare say that there is a case where it's worth touching. The pain goes away, the quality of life is much higher, and you can pay much better attention to what's working inside. Because when it hurts, then the wise man can talk. He can talk about samadhi and mercy. Then it hurts. I know. So, if it doesn't hurt, obviously we have to take our inner journey. But you are on your inner journey. You'll manage that. It's okay if they're physically involved. Okay? I obviously agree. So, obviously, you're the one who knows best about your own body, having built it. But we've forgotten that too. Therefore, preferably, do not expose it to people who do not understand your body. They don't know your past. They don't know your karma. They don't know your choices. They don't know your programming. Nothing. It's blind. But in very many cases, it is the right thing to do. Thank you very much.